Frank Lampard. And listen, I don't want to say that this is one of the worst decisions in the history of football, but this is one of the worst decisions in history of football. Bro, Graham Potter was bad. And Graham Potter is not a bad manager, but in this situation,
it was bad.
It was bad.
Yeah, situation was bigger than him.
Yeah. But what you've done is, so basically, this is how I see it. You had Tuchel, who was a doctor, right? Okay. In this analogy.
Oh dear.
Yeah? And I need surgery. And you said, you know what, the doctor don't know what he's fucking doing. Get him out of here. You brought me a nurse. Okay, maybe the nurse might have picked up a couple things. You know, she's also qualified to an extent. She might be able to pull off.
She's in training. Yeah, she's got a year left.
Yeah.
So she's fully qualified.
Now you've got rid of the nurse and you brought the janitor. Not even anything else. Not junior doctor. No, a janitor has come.
Wow. Not even someone in uni.
No, this guy was walking.
Someone in school.
He walked past the door and said, "Hey, get here. Come over here.
Wow.
Sort this out."
The analogy was crazy.
Oh, this is one of the most incompetent decisions I've ever seen.
Yeah, but look who's in charge.
No, bro, but like, it's like...
So,
ask ChatGPT.
Okay. Let me ask you a question then. So, do you think it's... Because what you're saying, I want to make sure I'm with you now. Do you think this is one of the worst decisions made by Chelsea, as in Todd Boehly and everyone else? Because it's not just him.
No.
Or by Frank Lampard?
No. Football.
No, but who's made...
I'm saying...
He means all sides.
I'm saying...
A collective decision.
Wow.
It stinks.
I don't think in the history of the beautiful game, a decision this bad has ever been made. Let me tell you this.
I'm inclined to agree in this moment.
I've got one that's close. Because I still don't understand how he got the job. What's his name? RVB?
Who's that?
What was his name? AVB.
For Chelsea?
Yeah. No. For Tottenham. Because he done so bad at Chelsea. No, but how did he get the Tottenham job?
He was still running off of the Porto. Like.
No, but you can't run. No, what?
The Porto one, he went and broke Mourinho's record, no?
Yeah.
No, I get that. But he went to Chelsea and he done terribly in the same country. You can see everything.
Yeah.
Like everyone...
That can't be the worst.
No.
Because there's proof of concept at least. Yeah. Lampard, there's not one proof.
I still think...
Where's the proof? Derby isn't proof.
There's not proof. I don't think there's any proof there. I just think Frank Lampard being Chelsea, like him being Mr. Chelsea, is the reason why I think that decision was all made by keeping the fans happy.
Yes.
That's the concept. That's it.
You're 100% right. But there has to be a point. I remember when Liverpool signed Kenny Dalglish.
Right? Signed or
as in a manager. Signed him as a manager.
The second time.
The last time.
Yeah.
Right? And you have to remember the context of it was Liverpool were literally 30 minutes away from administration. Yeah. The new owners have bought Liverpool. They've let Roy run it for a couple of days. Roy's losing to Blackpool and nonsense like that. They get rid of him, and because it's halfway through the season, they're thinking, we don't know what to do. Let's bring in
King Kenny.
He's going to sort the whole thing out.
Okay.
And even though in the league, things didn't really change.
He rallied the troops then.
There was a beautiful cup run. You know what I mean? We went to the FA Cup final. It was like a feel-good moment because we had literally been at the brink of destruction.
Okay.
So I can understand a short-term fix like that. And when the new season happened, obviously Brendan Rodgers came in. But we knew that every Liverpool fan kind of knew that this guy ain't going to be here for long.
He's here to steady the ship as best he can.
4-4-2. You know what I mean?
Flat.
Old school.
And he had Andy Carroll.
I was about to say Andy Carroll, yeah.
You know what I mean? Yes. So it was like, this guy's a delinquent. You know what I mean? Fair enough. You know what I mean? No disrespect.
Big man, little man, 4-4-2.
Yeah, well, it's just a championship. But fair enough. You know what I mean? Like, that's what he knows. That's what he knows.
That's crazy. Yeah, he's got to do what he's got to do.
Yeah, and it worked to an extent. Yeah. Right? And I can see the logic behind that. This here is you're not in a disaster. Like, you're not going to make Europe. You're not going to get relegated.
Yes, what I mean. So what's the difference?
So why sack this guy?
No, I don't. I get that. But if you have sacked him...
No, that's what I'm saying. If you sacked him, you might as well bring in somebody, whether it's Nagelsmann or Luis Enrique, whoever it is, and say, listen, get used to this scrubs that you have.
No, I get it. But I think...
Figure it out.
I think they wanted to take time with that decision, which I respect.
I don't know. The more it goes on, I don't know if they wanted to take time or if they were just being reactionary. Bully was in Twitter Spaces.
No.
Bro, did you see him before the Real Madrid game? He's
see
come
that?
out of a restaurant.
Nah, he's moving mad.
He's hilarious. This guy is unhinged.
Was he drunk?
No.
He must have.
Nah, he weren't drunk.
Tipsy at least. Something was going on.
Media power he wanted.
Bro, he's walking out the thing, yeah, and they're like, yeah, Todd, it's not looking great, like, there's a lot of changes. He said, tonight we're going to win 3-0. Don't worry about it. Print that up. And he just kept walking.
No, he said, like, write that down.
Yeah, like 3-0 is happening. Don't worry
It's happening. Like,
It's like the truth.
No, it was like it was match fixing. It's like he knew.
Yeah.
He was so confident.
3-0.
Like, you know how they talk about, like, the Premier League script?
Yeah.
It's like he got the script early. He said, oh, shit, we beat Real Madrid 3-0. Oh, nice. Okay.
I know there's bare people that lost money. I know
100%.
bare people would have gone there.
100%.
But hey, I'm gonna even shoot Booley some bell. Lampard. Let's get back to Frank.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, this one is. Nepotism isn't always great. It might
course.
get you through the door, but you actually have to have
Talent?
something.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, you're right.
And you can't just get there based off your dad, your relationship with a club,
Granddad?
and your granddad, and you being a legend.
Yeah.
Like you actually have to do the work.
You know what part I found most ironic was there was rumors of John Terry joining him.
As backroom stuff.
Yeah.
And the fans were like, nah, John's not good enough.
But Lampard is.
I was like, what?
And I'll say this, Lampard, when he got sacked the first time, he might have been a little bit unlucky. But Chelsea's Chelsea is ruthless. Like you have to
100%.
understand it. Like Chelsea have probably had 20 managers in 20 years. It's the way it goes, man. It's the way the cookie crumbles.
Yeah.
You've been
The difference
fired.
is they can get away with it because they've had success. So much success.
But let's just go through Lampard's career. He had a decent spell at Derby.
And when you say decent, you're being very, very
They
generous.
made playoffs.
Yeah, but they had made playoffs.
Failed.
Basically, they
They
done
made playoffs every year.
year.
So he continued the trajectory.
Yeah. He didn't do any worse, but he didn't do any better.
Yeah. So he done okay.
Yeah.
Done okay.
Yeah.
Then, like, that was enough for Chelsea. They
said, "We've seen enough.
Hey, sign him up.
Bring him on. But do you remember at that time, it was that Lampard is doing well at Derby,
Gerrard.
Stevie G is doing well there, the new guard are gonna Wayne might come to United, and you know what I mean? They were talking about stupid shit. Nice.
So,
nice.
yeah. So
I
now
don't really
Lampard,
think that's the reason why he went there, though. That's
No,
what they got in there.
I'm saying
that was what
That
they
was
were
the-
pitting there against.
yeah, that was
Same
the
way they
story.
were pitted against each other as players. They were pitting.
No, I get that, but I think
my
my thing is, I think Chelsea's reason for hiring him at that time is because they were going to struggle to get anyone else because they had the transfer embargo.
That's true.
That was a massive reason.
I wasn't even talking about that. I'm just talking about what the landscape was at that time.
Oh, fair
enough.
Yeah.
Like that's what it looked like. It's just like, all right, these two midfield giants, juggernauts, are now managers, prospects, and they're gonna go toe to toe. That's what it would look like.
Yeah.
But yeah, Lampard had his first year at Chelsea where they make Champions League.
he done really well.
Yeah, he done well for them.
Really well.
4th, 3rd, I can't remember.
Yeah, I
But you
think
have to
he's-
remember something as well. He's come in COVID season where everything was shut down.
He
No
got fired in
fans.
2021, so
Yeah.
it was COVID season.
So everything was shut down.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you're basically having a lot of competitive training matches.
And also,
Sick
you got
ones.
to think you've got a team that you don't need. This is the positive part of him not having transfer embargo. Don't need to get used to each other because they've been playing with each other for a year. Like they've been playing with each other. Obviously, I think he had 2 signings that they made before the embargo that was coming in. If you know what I mean, I can't remember who they were, but he didn't sign any new players with himself. They were people. But you got to think if you got 95% of the team that know each other inside out, that's gonna make it a lot easier to manage.
And he did well with the youth.
He did.
A lot of breakout stars, right? Reece James, Mount.
Yeah, he integrated them well, man. But essentially, he got fired. Like in the end, the first season was decent.
you know
But
what?
by the start of 2021, they realized, oh no, you're not the guy for us. No, sir.
And I agree with Duff that his Chelsea stint is not what makes you think he's a stinky manager.
No. It's what comes after that. So the Chelsea ones are. All right, like even I gave him some bell at that point. It's like, all right, you saw some decent sparks. He just needs to go away, do the work, come back.
Yeah. Be humble.
Yeah, so he went away. You're assuming he's doing the work.
Yeah.
Like, all right, he must be doing something in the background. See how they said Eddie Howe went after he got fired. They got a bit stale at Bournemouth. He sat down. He assessed the landscape. Where did I go wrong? What happened? What
Job
can
of
I
the
do?
world.
Yeah.
went to different styles of games and was picking. You know what I mean?
And you can see it.
Yeah,
you can see what he went and did. Tuchel, he sat down. Didn't take him long. That's a top manager. 5-6 months, he's back in the job. So better job, better team,
home country.
Like,
to be fair, that's probably his ideal job.
Yeah. That's why he probably wanted to go directly after Dortmund. Just wasn't available. But you can see they're playing with a new style, something that he was being criticized for at Chelsea. But that's neither here nor there. Let's get back to Frank. So you assume that Frank is going to do the same thing. You got fired in 2021. We don't see you until 2022 sometime. I feel like it was towards the end of the season at Everton. 2022.
Yeah,
everyone just moving mad. So I can't.
It was late in it. It was late in the season.
I'm sure it was like March, April.
Yeah.
So he takes the job. You're like, all right, let's see what he can do. Everton.
No, hold on. It wasn't. It was before January.
You sure?
Because when did they sign Dele Alli?
Oh,
yeah, you're right.
Because he was gone this summer. Yeah, it was.
Man.
Yeah, so it was January.
That stinks. Oh yeah, okay.
Don't worry, we'll talk about that one a different day.
Yeah. That one, I need a Netflix documentary on that guy. I need it. I need to hear from him. When the money dries up, he needs a few bubble too. Sit down with the balloons and go through a rundown of what happened.
Bro. This guy's rude, man.
Put down the balloon crack. Just sit down.
You know what's ironic? Jeff used to be an enthusiast of the balloons.
No, I did not.
Oh, he loved it.
Never taken a balloon in my life.
Don't do that to my guy, Jeff.
I'm not taking that.
I apologize. It wasn't you. It was you.
No, definitely.
Wow. I knew it was one of you.
But no,
as soon as you defended him, I was like, "Yep." This guy.
But yeah, that just sums up like Lampard. Hey, I'm just gonna say 2 words. You stink.
Piss off.